girls. So for today's video we are looking at some products from Revolution. These are Roxy's range. So this is from Roxxsaurus. She is a massive YouTuber. If you haven't heard of her, then I'd be surprised if I'm honest. So she's come out with the blush palette and she's also come out with 3 lipsticks. She did previously bring out, I think it was a contour palette and 2 eyeshadow palettes. I've got the 2 eyeshadow palettes, but I never got around to testing them on my channel. If you want to see those, if that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments down below and I will go ahead and do that video for you. But for now, let's get on to test these products. These are the products we are working with today. So we've got the Roxi Blush Burst palette. Just open her up. And the packaging on this is so nice. And the palette is pink, which is super cute. It's all pink. And those are the shades. There's quite a few on here that I really am drawn to. I really like that pink sparkly one. I think that would be amazing as like a topper. I really like this, I don't know what you call that, maybe like peachy toned. I love a peach tone blush. This one's pretty. Actually all those 4 pinks are pretty. And then I'm guessing that these would be more suited to somebody with a deeper skin tone. But it just depends how pigmented they are. What I'm going to do is, you can't really swatch blushes. We can, but it doesn't really work. But I am going to do it just to sort of see if they are quite pigmented or if they are less pigmented. So those are the perfect pigmentation, I would say, for blushes. So, you know, they're pale enough that they're going to not, you can build them up and they're not going to look really sort of strong. But at the same time, they're not so pale that, you know, you use it 57 times and you still can't see any. So I think they're the perfect amount of pigment. I'll swatch these darker ones. I don't think these will suit my skin tone, but I will swatch them anyway. See, these are much more pigmented, which will be absolutely amazing for the darker skin tones. They're very pigmented, those ones. And these ones you could use as eyeshadows because they are so pigmented. If you have got paler skin, you could use them as eyeshadows. I'm not sure the same could be said the other way around. So if you've got a darker skin, I'm not sure the lighter ones would work as eyeshadows, but it's worth giving it a try. Maybe even this shimmery pink one would be suitable as a highlighter on a darker skin tone. But yeah, I'm going to pick one or possibly 2 or 3 to put on my face. Decisions. I think we're going to go with this one here. I'm going to pop this on my face. Just tap it off a bit just in case it is a bit pigmented. Ooh, I like that. Maybe pop a little bit more on. I'm just doing the one cheek so you can see the difference, but I really like that. I'm going to do the other cheek, otherwise I'm going to look weird. But yeah, that is a really pretty blush. I definitely think this is going to find its way into my everyday makeup drawer because I really like that. It's so pretty. We might put a bit of this sparkly pink on top and just see if that is a nice sort of topper for it. Yeah, really like that. So I'm really pleased with this palette. I think it cost about £10, which isn't bad considering you could pay £10 for a single blusher. You'll pay a lot more than £10 for a single blusher. So to get like 8 choices, I'm quite happy that only maybe 4 will suit me for £10 because £2.50 a blusher, in all honesty. So anyway, let's move on to the other thing that she's just released, which is these lip products. They just say that they are a lip collection. They don't sort of say on them what type of lips they are, so whether they're a liquid lip or whether they are a gloss. I'll just get my trusty opener. I think they're going to be a liquid lip, but we will find out. I just threw my trusty opener. Let's fish another one out. I've got loads of these. I just find it really hard getting into boxes. I'm not sure now I've opened them. They could be either. So this is the packaging, and they are gorgeous and sort of like frosted. They are plastic, but they look like frosted glass. Let's give them all a swatch. They seem a lot paler than I thought they were going to be, which is good for me. Ooh, definitely a liquid lip. That one is stunning. So New York, and that is a liquid lip. It says on it cream. So they're all different consistencies. That one was cream, this one's a matte, and this one is called Tokyo. Oh, just got it on my finger. Doesn't look like matte actually. Maybe it'll dry down a bit matter. It looks very shiny to me. So the second one is meant to be a matte. We'll revisit it once it's had time to dry down a bit, and we'll see if it goes matte. And then the final one is supposed to be a matte as well, and it's called London. And that's a dark nude. So yeah, the lighter one is definitely for me. And the lighter one looks the matte out of all of them. That's meant to be a cream, but the other two look quite shiny. But what I'll do, I'll leave these swatches on my hands while I am going to go with that lighter one on my lips. And then we'll come back to the swatches once I've popped the lipstick on and see if they dry down any more matte, because at the minute they look very shiny to me. So I'm just going to line my lips first of all before we get started. Let me just check this lip liner. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad in comparison. I think it will work. And then we'll go in with New York. I think that's actually a really, really pretty colour. It's not drying that much, so it's more of a, well, it says it's a cream, so I'm presuming that means it's a gloss. Those liquid lips I've just absentmindedly rubbed off before we went back to them, so apologies for that, but they did stick really, really hard, so, and they had gone kind of matte, so they do dry down. Not as matte as some of them that I found, but not drying at the same time, so that's always a plus. This cream one's staying quite moisturising and quite, yeah, it's not transfer proof, so it is more like a gloss. I don't mind that at all, because at the minute I'm very into my stick lipsticks anyway, and they have no staying power, and I don't mind that because I just reapply, and I just like the way they make my lips feel. They feel really nice and plump. You may have noticed recently my lips seem a lot bigger. That is just due to obviously looking after them a lot better, and I've learned to slightly overline them, but mostly it's down to getting a lot of moisture into them. They've actually changed colour and gone a lot darker and things, which is nice. So yeah, I do prefer things that are going to moisturise. I don't want to be using you know, really drying products on my lips, because I have been working really, really hard to plump them up without having any kind of cosmetic surgery, because, well, one, I'm scared of it, two, it's expensive, and three, yeah, I'd probably be allergic because I'm that kind of a person. So yeah, something would go horribly wrong and I'd be allergic, and then I'd end up, it's gotta happen to me for sure. But yeah, so overall, my overall verdict is absolutely love this. Absolutely you know, over the moon pleased that I actually spent my money on this. It is amazing. Of the two shades I've tried, the other two seem nice on swatch, and I imagine they will be. The others seem too dark, but I do think that I might be able to work with them as kind of like a eyeshadow, or, you know, in some other way. So, but even if I couldn't ever work with those shades, I've got 4 shades there for a tenner, which they are big pans. They are big pans. A pan that size you could pay a tenner for on its own. Certainly a blusher that big would be more than a tenner, so I'm pleased with that. And then obviously the lipsticks. I really like the packaging on these. I particularly like the shade I've got on today. The others are nice, but I prefer a lighter one, so that's why I went for this one. But yeah, I do think these are worth picking up if it's something that you're into, especially if you want to support Roxy. I do watch her channel and I do enjoy it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. And also consider subscribing, because I do videos like these all the time. I actually have some Revolution highlighters to test next. So that'll be up in the next few days as well. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a video again soon. Bye!